if you've never been to Daytona, we just got done doing the tour of the pit area inside. I'll show you how you get into the Speedway right here. That's turn 1 right there. They come ripping through there at 140 miles an hour. Can you imagine the G-force on that? Must be insane. Just incredible. The road racers use the inner chicane right here, not just the high banks. But as you come out of here, you'll go through a tunnel, and that'll take you out to what's called Geico West, which is another massive campground area. You can see the bleachers right there. Look at those bleachers. They sell out for the Daytona 200. I can't imagine. It's the biggest set of bleachers I've ever seen. It's got to be a half a mile long, and it's got to be 100 rows up. There's got to be, I don't know how many people go there, but a shitload. These are all the tractor trailers over there that the contractors use to, and some of the private owners use to get the big race rigs in. So this is a tunnel. Everybody goes burning through here on their bikes. You can hear people running through here. I took my 650 through here a little faster than probably advised. I wheelied down the hill and halfway through here, but that's another story. Shh, don't tell anybody. So you go through this tunnel. This is Geico West. Geico is a big time promoter of motorcycle. They advertise on our channel, our YouTube channel all the time.
Speedway Boulevard.
Palm trees, and right here, as you pull out, that's the International Motorcycle Show right over there, folks. It's kind of rained out today, but I'll take you through there. There's the International Motorcycle Show. It's huge, huge. All the manufacturers are there. Honda, Harley, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha, they're all there. They're not doing demo rides this year. Here's the front gate. That's where you buy your tickets at gate 40 if you don't buy them online. We camped out here last year, so we just pulled out of the tunnel at a gate 40, and this is the Geico West campground right here. Palm trees and green grass is such a cool spot to go. I really like camping out here. I've camped out here. Now this is dry camping. There is no hookups. So we're at Lake Lloyd with full hookups, which costs a little bit more, but it's worth it. Out here, it's kind of more of a free-for-all. By that I mean it's not as organized as Geico West. You get your 10 foot wide section, and that's it. Don't step over the line. Over here it's pretty much like wild country out there. You can do whatever you want. There's probably a 150 acre field. I've never in 30 years of coming here, I've never seen them sell out the Geico West campground. So there's no excuse for not coming here. You can camp out there in your van, pup tent, whatever you want to do. And it doesn't cost a lot. Now, the reason it never sells out is motorcycling is only 5% of the population rides motorcycles. 95% drives cars, right? So when they do a NASCAR event, the turnout is probably 4 or 5 times. That's what we camped last year, right over there, right in that very spot. Now, we are on International Speedway Boulevard. As soon as you pull out of the racetrack, every store, every retail chain, from Dunkin' Donuts to Outback Steakhouse, anything you want is here. And there's malls everywhere. There's Panera Bread. There's a Waffle House over there, Arby's. Anything you want to get here. We don't eat out as much because Christy is gluten-free, and I'm gluten-free because she does all the cooking. So my honey takes good care of me and does all the good cooking, so we eat really healthy.
I try.
And then we go out to eat a few nights during the week. She can get gluten-free at Outback, steak and potatoes or whatever. So we like to be stay in shape because we ain't getting any younger, and it's harder to get in shape than it is to stay in shape. So there's Target right over there. We go shopping over there. That's the Speedway right here we're coming up to. So we're actually hitting the gym this morning. It's raining out, and we try to hit the gym pretty much every day on our adventure. Usually it ends up being 4 out of 7 days because something always comes up. But fit body, fit mind. As I said 100 times, I don't drink or do drugs, and I like training and staying in shape so I can continue riding into my old age. But that's
starting route to Planet Fitness.
That's the International Speedway Boulevard sign. That's the International Motorcycle Show. The show is probably a half a mile long and 150 yards wide. So there are, as you see when we drive by, there's got to be Jesus, 100 tractor trailer rigs in here. All the big players have tractor trailer rigs in here. All the manufacturers are in there. All of the clothing and gear manufacturers, they're all in there. If you're wondering what that is on the dash, that's our Garmin RV GPS that we purchased, and you can plug into it how tall your RV is, whether it's a fifth wheel or whatever it is. So we got a program for the size and length of our camper, and theoretically it won't send us down any roads that it can't go down. That theory hasn't tested 100% positive.
Not at all.
So we learned that the hard way, but it is a good tool. It does show you all of the where the dump stations are and the campgrounds, and you can plug in stuff like Planet Fitness for us. And when we're on the road, quite often when we're traveling, we'll just camp out, dry camp in the Walmart parking lots. You can camp in Walmart parking lots throughout the country. Only one or two in some rough areas won't let you, but most of the time there's Vance and Hines big rig, BMWs here, Slingshots here, Hot Leathers is here, Suzuki's here, Kawasaki's here, Indian is here. Just past Indian rig, there's a Yamaha rig. What else do you see, honey? Kawasaki.
Yep, Kawasaki.
There's the big Kawasaki big rig. And there it is, folks. Daytona International Speedway. Now, I have a playlist that we're putting all of these videos in for you guys who can't come or who want to come or are going to come, so you can learn everything about Daytona and where you want to go or don't want to go. But look at the Harley rigs. All Peterbilts and Featherlights, just beautiful, beautiful tractor. That's one of my lifelong dreams, is to get a tractor trailer. And here's a welcome to Daytona Beach sign. This always makes my blood pressure go down. Seeing that. This is my happy place.
Bass Pro that just opened up over here.
Yep, there's a huge mall over here to the left with Bass Pro and all kinds of cool shops there. But no matter what happens in my life, no matter how good things are or how bad things are, I've been basically homeless and came to Daytona, and I've been a millionaire and came to Daytona, and I'm happy either way. I'm happier, well, obviously be happier being a millionaire here than being broke, but I've had a lot of ups and downs in business in my life and personally, through injuries and sickness and, divorces, whatever. But I always come here and it lifts my spirits and gives me hope, because this Daytona Bike Week is the start of the motorcycle season as far as I'm concerned. March 15th is the last day of Bike Week. The clocks are being moved forward. We're starting to get longer days, and the temperature gets up above freezing in Connecticut, and the first motocross race in New England is typically the 3rd or 4th week of March. So the race season starts back up. So there's hope. There's hope for, my dash isn't blinking like that, which is really weird. But when I look at it with the camera, because it's LED, it must be operating at a frequency that only the camera can pick up. But in any event, Bike Week is a hope springs eternal through Bike Week as far as I'm concerned. And it's raining out. There's not as many bikes out, but there's a lot of bikes here when it's nice out.
It looks like past though.
So we're basically, you take a right out of the Speedway and go straight. Here's another thing. See that sign over there? That says International Airport. You can fly into Daytona National Speedway without a car, get out of the Speedway, and right across the street, here's the International Motorcycle Show. You can walk here. It's less than a mile. If you have a license, they're not doing it this year because of COVID, but for 29 other years I've been here, all the manufacturers will let you ride any new bike that they have. So fly into Daytona International. If you can't get a ticket there, fly into Orlando. You can rent an RV, you can get an Uber, you can rent a motorcycle here if you can't bring your bike down. If you can't come down for a week, come down for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and get a taste of Daytona. The guy in front of us is hotboxing. All I smell is weed.
Well, right there.
Yeah.
Windows
Oh, wait a minute. Not the stereotype, but we got the Rastafarians in this rig. Yeah,
Do we?
Let's do the math here.
Oh.
Rastafarians in that one, and then this guy's got a thin blue line cop sticker on the back of his little Toyota Camry. I'm saying they're the prime suspects for the hot box, for sure. Anyways, I think it's legal down here anyway, so who cares? To Razman, rolling the spleef, man. Want to roll the spleef. Right outside the Speedway, you got the Hampton Inn, you've got the Volusia Mall. There's plenty of accommodations here, folks, so where there's a will, there's a way. Get your ass on the internet and buy yourself a damn ticket and fly down here. You still got another, let's see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's 9 days left. No excuses. You're just going to spend the money on something like your mortgage or rent anyway, so, or your electric bill. I've had my electric bill shut off at my house, but I still want, one summer I was broke, but I made it down to Daytona. You know, it's all about priorities. And this is what my dad used to say: if you don't reward yourself with awesome events like this or cool stuff in your life, you'll wonder, why are you working so hard? Why kill yourself? So you got to be good to yourself and do stuff like this. It raises your spirits, and you'll work harder. And you use it as a carrot. Like I worked around. Christy, how many hours did I put in for the auction?
Oh God, a ridiculous amount.
Pretty much worked around the clock and slept 4 hours. Well, we worked 7 days a week for the two weeks leading up to it. It was a ridiculous amount of work. So if you're gonna work that hard, you got to do cool stuff like this. And I want to share this with the world, so you guys who haven't been down here, maybe to light a fire under your ass and get you down here. Beautiful landscaping over here by the Daytona.
Looks like a zip lining
Public
park.
Works.
Turn right at the
It's a zip lining park.
How cool is that? Let's go try it out.
It's cool. Doesn't look like it's open though.
They got more Krispy Kreme donut shops down here than Dunkin' Donut, but that's a geographical thing, I guess.
That and Waffle House.
Waffle
There's like
House.
a Waffle House on every corner.
Waffle House is huge in the south.
mile, make a U-turn.
The sun's starting to creep out a bit. Daytona's always been a milestone, and this year it's a rather peculiar, strange,
Make a U-turn.
awkward, disgusting anniversary of the COVID virus. We came down here. COVID did not exist. The first weekend of Daytona, the first.
First half of the week there,
Maybe
it
U-turn.
wasn't an issue. And then-
Read what you just read.
Oh, it just came up on my news that today is the first day, 1 year ago, anniversary of COVID detected in Connecticut. And when we were down here for Daytona, it wasn't an issue. It wasn't even talked about. And then halfway through Daytona, I started getting all these notifications on my phone, and then within 3 days, everything shut down. We had to leave Daytona, cut the vacation short, and then it was trying to get home, and we're in the camper, so there's only so much room to stock stuff. And we were out of toilet paper. We couldn't find toilet paper.
Thank God
anywhere.
Thank God he created socks. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, at south of the border.
If you ever been there, check it out.
When we
Kick-ass
stopped,
place.
Make a
we
U-turn.
did a video. We went into the little convenience store in there, and sure enough, they had toilet paper. Thank God.
Through the grace of God. So 1 year ago today, COVID really messed up our plans. When we got home, the museum was shut down. We had to lay everybody off and start over. But a year later, we've metamorphosed
When
into a
possible, make a U-turn.
online motorcycle auction house and have had 3 world-class auctions, 175 bikes last one 2 weeks ago, or last weekend. So that's what we're doing. We're buying and selling bikes, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. The museum is reopening March 15th. We picked that date a while ago, and ironically, the governor just announced that effective March 19th, there'll be not all, but a lot of restrictions are lifted, and they're allowing museums and entertainment places and everything to reopen on March 19th. So up to 1,000 people. So we're here at the Planet Fitness. This isn't the one we normally went to. I think when we're down here, there's 2 of them. There's one by the beach. This is the closest one.
Yeah, this is the closest one to the track.
Yeah, it's only about 5 miles from the track. The cool thing about Planet Fitness, when you're traveling in an RV, especially in the frozen tundra up north, where you can't really, guess a lot of people I've seen more Trump signs down here than you could shake a stick at in the south. God, guns, and Trump. And no, not a single Biden sign, but hundreds of Trump signs. So in any event, I don't want to make this a political post. I try to remain
Neutral.
out of that stuff, but
Turn right.
my
South
opinions, I'm
Boulevard.
a patriot. I want what's best for the country. So, but in any event, Planet Fitness is awesome because if you get the black card, you can go to any Planet Fitness in the country and shower there, get a good workout, take a shower, and restart your day for $20 a month. And if you travel as much as Christy and I do, we go to Americade, which is a big event up north, Laconia. We go to Mid-Ohio. We go to Daytona. And we travel around buying motorcycles. We spent 6 weeks driving around. We bought 150 bikes. I bought 20 bikes this week, traveling around in the last week for resale. You know, that's how we survive. We buy and sell motorcycles, right? So Planet Fitness is key in part of our program. Anyways, we're going to go in and get a workout. Thank you all for watching, and God bless the United States of America.